And well, moving on, U.S. President Donald Trump has said that he will speak with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky after his call with Russian President Vladimir Putin. And this is the latest initiative by him to achieve a ceasefire agreement in the three-year-old war. In a new Truth Social post, Trump said he will speak to Russian President Vladimir Putin on the phone in order to end what he calls bloodbath in Ukraine. He added that the call will take place on Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov confirmed the state news agency that preparations were underway for the call. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has welcomed the latest Ukraine-Russia prisoner exchange agreement in a phone call with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. The State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce said that Rubio emphasized Trump's call for an immediate ceasefire. And on the other side, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney met Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky at the Canadian Embassy in Rome. The two leaders, who are both in Rome to attend Pope Leo's inaugural Mass, took the opportunity to meet for the first time since Carney was elected as Prime Minister of Canada. And during the meeting, Carney pledged his commitment to Ukraine, saying that there could be no peace without the full participation of Ukraine.
Canadian people stand in steadfast and unwavering support of your leadership, of the people of Ukraine. We admire what you're doing. We admire your commitment to peace, as you've demonstrated again this week. And we underscore that there can be no peace without the full support and participation of Ukraine, and that you have our absolute support.
Now, Trump, during his trip to Gulf nations last week, had offered to travel to Turkey for the talks given Putin attended the meet, but Putin declined the offer. Zelensky also mentioned about Putin's denial to attend this meeting.
Some brief about our peace talks in Turkey.
Yes.
I think that it's important. It's important when two sides want to finish the war, and we really waited for Putin, and he didn't come. We think that he's afraid of bilateral, just direct talks. But anyway, I think that the decision of exchanging of prisoners, war prisoners, is very important. 1,000 people, it's a lot. And I hope we will get this result.
Following the meet, Zelensky said he discussed fresh sanctions against Russia with the Canadian Prime Minister. He also specified that deliberations included secondary sanctions, energy-related measures, and sanctions against the Russian shadow fleet. Zelensky's statement was further supported by German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, who said that the European Union would further increase pressure on Russia. He was speaking after his meeting with Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni in Rome. Merz stated that he would introduce new sanctions at the EU meeting next week, after the Russia-Ukraine talks fell short of expectations.
Wir werden deshalb den Druck auf Russland.
We will therefore continue to increase the pressure on Russia. On Tuesday, we want to bring the 17th sanctions package into force in the European Union. Among other things, this will target the so-called shadow fleet in the Baltic Sea. The Commission is already working on further proposals. I support the Commission's proposal to start work on European measures against the Nord Stream 2 pipelines, for example.
Nord Stream 2 pipelines aufzunehmen.